Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel, Julie McNeil Crafts. So today I am here just to play with this little lady. She's called Willow and she is a freebie that I am offering over at Kit and Clouder. So I just thought I'd play with her and I couldn't decide, do I want to do a card, do I want to do a journal page? So I think I've opted for my journal and I've had a wee sort of flick through and I was thinking of starting a new page, but then, I don't know, I'm in two minds. I could go there. I've also got a journal page back here that's not one of my favourites, and part of me's, yeah, should we go for this one? Why not? I'm just thinking, you don't have to keep a page if you don't like it, so I'm just going to yeah, let's go for it. Let's alter a page that we're not overly fussed on. It's your journal, you can do whatever you want. And it's like, yeah, I keep flicking through. There's a few that I keep flicking through and I'm not overly happy with. What's it my sister-in-law says? She says if it's not right, then it's not the end. So just because you've kind of called it a day, so I'm not overly fussed on this one either. Just because you've called it a day at a certain point doesn't mean that's where it has to stay. You can work at it. So let's just work at this. But I'm just thinking, because she's sort of like watering a garden, that actually she might go quite nice on here. But I'm kind of wanting to maybe split her between the two pages. Right, let's just see. I'm loving this paper, so I'm going to put some of that down. And let's just create a quick and easy page and see what happens. I love this paper. This is a hunky-dory paper, but it's like lots of lovely sort of soft watercolour effects. I've used it a few times, so I'm thinking let's put, it'd be nice to keep some of the original artwork that's behind there, because as I said, the floral doodles could work quite well. She says, right, maybe I'm really tempted to sort of slice her up and put her down, so I'm just going to go for it because that idea keeps speaking to me. I've done it, I've not sliced her too much to be honest, but just a little bit. But I think I quite like that, it's a bit different. Right, I am going to grab some distress inks, I think. Let's just grab a blue and a green. And I'm just going to grab some packaging because I seem to have lost all my proper blending mats. I don't know where they've all gone. And I'm just going to pop some bluishy colours around the top of this. So we've almost got a sky and a grass effect. So let's just go with that and see what happens. So yeah. I'm going to do a bit of that, and then let's get a bit of cracked pistachio going on there. So I'm sort of mixing my oxides and my distressing. Now these aren't going to move overly well because I am working on Express It card, which is designed for your Copic markers. Oh yeah, that's just brought that out lovely, just lovely. Okay, probably got enough ink just left there, maybe not. Oops. So again, I'm just going to bring that round there, and then let's bring some round here. So yeah, this is going to be a quick and easy journal page, I hope. I hope. Yeah, now I quite like my doodles sort of like peeking out from the background. I didn't really like it as a page altogether, but yeah. Why not? Right, black pen. Oh, I am so fed up and depressed with myself today because I ended up recording, which is great. It's like, oh, fantastic. I actually got into the loft and I spent the entire afternoon recording what I thought was 3 videos. Then I went to edit one of them and discovered that the sound isn't working properly because I'd moved things ready for their Facebook Live. Oh my goodness, gutted. And so what was meant to be like two videos that would have been about 20 minutes long each is now turned into one video. I'm kind of cobbling it together and speeding up the you know, having to speed it up, and that means that I'm not prepared for the rest of the week now. And also I'm working on a really funky mixed media project which I love, and part of that now has the sounds wrecked, so I'm going to have to speed part of that up as well. So I'm a little bit gutted, to be honest. Right, how's that looking? I'm thinking, do we really need the one? I think we maybe only need something to give it a bit of interest. Right, I'm just going to, let's cover this in black as well, stick it down, and then we can have a few bits of these papers round and about, and then I don't think there'll be much more to do to it, to be honest. Quick and easy. That's because all the work's been done. It's because it was a completed journal page, but it's just that as I was flicking about it, it didn't make it happy. It didn't make me happy. You know, the Marie Kondo method, does it bring me joy? Yes or no? No, it didn't. And if it doesn't, it's okay to change it. I'm not saying every journal entry has to be perfect. I look at a lot of my journals and can see that they're not perfect, and that has allowed me to see growth in my style and things like that. But if you're looking through it and thinking, ooh, does it matter? You can change it. If need be, you can paint the whole thing over with black gesso, or cover the whole thing with another paper, which is roughly what we're doing here. But yeah, now let me see. I'm going to be having to use my tape runner, I think, because I've left my wet glue downstairs because I was doing something with it. I was working on my Smash That Small paper pad. Oh, I hate these tape runner things. Not really my adhesion of choice, but I acquired them, and sometimes, you know, glue's glue. Now I've managed to put a bit there, which is not this. I'll add a bit more blending, so yeah, I guess we've got a sticker or a sentiment going there. Right. And let's stick that down there as well. Okay, I do like the fact that I've cut her and I've separated that. That is quite cool. I may have to play with that technique a bit more. Okay, and I'm just not quite sure what we're doing with this. I feel like I want more than one piece, but I don't particularly know exactly what I want. Nothing new there then. Doopy, talk about faffy. I just do not know. Let's try getting somewhere. This might be quite nice. We've got the greens and the blues of the image. See, I actually don't mind those bits of doodling. They're alright, and actually they sort of, it wasn't intentional, but they sort of frame that, so I think we should sort of keep that a little bit. And do something or other with the rest of it. Maybe if I just make this a bit of a narrower piece, will that help the situation? Situation. That's what we always say to my my father-in-law. Oh, do you know what? We're just going to have to stick something down that's going to... I mean, I can always come back at yet another day and go, I really don't like that, let's paint it all over with gesso. Why not? Oh dear. I'm drawn to this a little bit anyway, so let's just go with that. I think I'll keep within my doodly border. Okay. Then maybe we could get some washes out and play with some washes. I'm just trying to see, I've got one on my desk there that I was using for the, what have I got to hand? Ah yeah, I've got a few to hand that I've not put away yet, so let's use those. Okay. Actually, this one might go quite nice. If I can find the end of it. we go. Well, this is not what I expected to be doing with this image. I thought I was going to end up making a quick card with you, and then sort of pulled out the cards. I think because I colour the images quite big when I'm going to be making thumbnails or something like that. I colour them quite large just because the quality of the image looks a little bit better when you're creating, you know, thumbnails or artwork that's going to end up being used digitally somehow. But then I find that's a bit big to be using in a project. So I had got a big 10 by 7 card out, but I just wasn't feeling that, to be honest. It wasn't really what I was, stick this down, it wasn't really what I was wanting to do. So then I was like, could I do a journal? But I think because I'm tired and a bit disgruntled over my filming all just going awry, that it's kind of like, I can't really be bothered. Sorry, I'm having a whinge. Do you know, the one thing when I started a channel that I was determined I wasn't going to do, I wasn't going to sit here on camera and moan about life. Because I think, like, when other people are gifting you with their time, you kind of want it to be a nice positive experience, not be like, woe is me. So I don't really want to whinge too much, but yeah, I'm just trying to explain trying to explain my thought process, but to be honest, I'm not sure I have one. Right, that'll do. I like it better than I did before. Right, let's get some gesso. Gesso fixes a lot of things in life. If all else fails, try a bit of gesso. Let's see if we can blend bits and bobs together. I'm seriously running out of paintbrushes though, which I don't have a big stack of them next to me, which is quite surprising, because normally, like, you can see the stack of used ones and that sort of explains why you don't have other ones to hand. But let's just blend all this together with a little bit of gesso, see what happens, see if that helps to do something or other. So I think this was a doodle video. Again, it was one of those ones, I was doing a collab and it was actually one that I'd sort of half organised. And then I went to film it, and again, I filmed that, and when I filmed that one, what had happened was all the bits that I should have been filming didn't film, and all the bits that it was not wanting to film, I did film. And I ended up having to do some sort of strange sped up things that showed really random bits, and I had to put the video up because it was part of a collab and I was down to a time frame. So yeah, so again, that was one that I was like, oh, I'm really not happy with how this has turned up, but I'm just gonna have to go with it. So I wasn't feeling it that day either. Again, due to maybe that is why I was drawn to doing this page in the journal, because it was a similar thing. I wasn't feeling it because of camera disasters. So maybe it was sort of a need of, you know, they say two wrongs don't make a right, but maybe it was a need to sort of create balance. Not that I believe in any of that sort of stuff at all. I'm just waffling. Right, so all the splashes that I'd put on before are becoming these very interesting sort of dashes now, which I'm not sure I'm overly in love with, so we'll have to go a bit more heavy-handed. Okay, I'm thinking that once I've got this bit of gesso down a bit heavier there, because yeah, I definitely want that heavier, that I am going to maybe pull things. I've pulled it a little bit together with the gesso, I think. I think it has helped. It's helped my brain anyway. I don't know if it's helped how it looks, but it's helped my brain and how I feel about the page. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe grab a stencil and sort of create a bit of cohesion that way. That will bring a bit of colour and pattern down the page with a stencil, and see how I feel then. And then I'm just thinking maybe something out of my bit box and a little sentiment, and we'll be good to go. Let's just not overthink it. And do you know what? Even if I finish right here, right now, I'm actually still happier with the page as it looks now than I did when it was in my book before. So that's all good. Okay, so I've quickly blattered that with a heat gun, and now I'm just going to use the same inks that I had used before. So this is a Tim Holtz brick stencil, so I'm going to use that. And the other thing as well is I got marks on my images, so let's use the stencil to disguise that a little bit. Okay, and it's going differently on the gessoed and non-gessoed area, which always adds for a bit of interest. So got quite a bit of that brick effect going on to the image, so I'm just going to make sure that I pull that across the rest of the image as well, so that again we have that continuity there. See, that's nice, that's tying it together. That's tying it together. I am beginning to be happy, happy, happy. Oh, that was very screechy. Oh, that was a bit louder and a bit screechier than I expected it to be. My voice is breaking. Okay. Oh, I likey. Okay, good. I like that. Let's grab some different coloured distress inks. I've got a yellow here. Let's have a pop of yellow. I'm just thinking that because I've got these lovely flowers, which we can maybe just add into the mix here and there. Oh, I likey. Right. Seeing as we've sort of got our little watering can and we've got the doodle flowers in the background, it's like creating a little garden look. I do like that a lot. A lot. Very happy. Okay. Pretty. Okay. Now let's hope this is actually recorded. See, if I go downstairs now and find that this is blank, I think I'll cry. The way things are going today, that is highly likely. Okay, let's add a few little dots. A little dots. Everything I make has to have circles in it somewhere. Ooh, dots. They're pretty. Okay, and I do like, that was a bit more heavy-handed than I expected. I do like doing things like this, that I just think it does help to bring a page together. You know, you knock the gesso over things and then add in the stencil. Now, to be honest, this is a bit heavy for me, so guess what we're going to do? Gesso fix everything in life. It is. That should be my mantra. Add a bit of gesso. Right, and that's just, yeah, it's just knocked it back now, so it's not quite so bright and vibrant. So that's quite good. And again, we have these sort of strange black dot streaks, but you know, we'll just, if we dab rather than, and I'll maybe find a wee embellishment or something. But I'm happier with how the dots look, so that's good. Yep, we're getting there. I think we're getting there. It's quite nice. Right, I have no idea what we have in my bit box, because to be honest, I just threw things in for the sake of it, because I had actually emptied it. Oops, don't think that goes, huh? Right, what have we got? We have a little flower. I can't even see what I'm doing in my... Yeah, I had emptied it doing my collage style cards, and then I just decided to fill it again, just so that it had stuff in it, because it is, I don't know, when you're just trying to find bits and bobs, it is quite handy sometimes just to have a few little things. I like that, but I don't know quite what with. Oh, we've got some gardening things here. That was from a card I was making. Right, let's pull those out. Hedgehog and an apple? No. Okay. I'm thinking that this could maybe work somehow, somewhere, somehow. I've gone all quiet again now, haven't I? Right, I think we might need to fussy cut some of these elements out, but yeah, I actually think this could just be a little finishing touch that might just complete the page. I may still need to do shadowing of some description, to be honest, but let's just see how we go. But I definitely prefer the page now to how it was before. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Okay. I'm just thinking that if I could have this sort of directly under the watering can, looks like there's a purpose to her watering can. Right. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. Now, I need to find some appropriate glue. I've got this slap on, that'll do. It's not really what I would have chosen to use, but it's what's next to me. And my normal wet glue is downstairs. She says, look, oh yeah, because I've been using oodles of this afternoon when I did my mixed media project. So I think it's got a bit stuck. Glue that down with this. It's probably quite a good thing anyway, because I've not really glued anything else down properly, because I just used tape, which I don't think is sort of the best solution in an art journal, to be all on honesty, because it tends to have lots of media thrown at it. But it'll do. It's just a place for playing, isn't it? Okay. So we've got that in there. Quite tempted by this, but I don't know what with love really has to do. I suppose you could be given water with love, can you? Oh, actually, that goes quite nicely there. Okay, let's just go for that because we can. Okay, so let's just pause and think. I'm tempted to do shadowing, but I'm also not sure if this is the sort of page that needs it. I might just do doodling, to be honest. So, because I've been playing around with gesso and whatnots, although I'd already edged this page, I think we've maybe lost some of the edged elements, so I am just going to go back round that with my black pen to emphasise that. And let's see. Now, as I said, I think I'm going to grab my pen and just do it, because we've got like a doodly border around the edge a little bit, which has kind of again been lost a little bit, but maybe we can sort of bring everything together with a few doodles. Maybe that'll help. But if nothing else, even if it stays as it is, I absolutely love this page way more than I liked it before. So that's good. I am just going to snip these bits because they're right in the spine and they're just going to end up being folded and damaged as the book goes back and forth. But they're a bit too small, I think, to stick on the other side. I can't really be bothered with that, so I'm just going to chop them. Right, my Arteza pen is just here. I love my Arteza pen. So, this image, I've been busy just waffling about my page in my days, but this image, this is a freebie that we are doing with Kit and Clowder, so you will find it free in the Kit and Clowder Facebook group, which I will link to below. Also in the Kit and Clowder Facebook group we have a discount code running at this moment in time, so there is a 20% discount code of digital stamps and a 10% discount code off any physical product in my store. So yeah, that's always worth checking out, so I will definitely put all the links to that below. So I am really grateful to the fact that Elise does support, you know, upcoming artists, but honestly I think I owe a lot of where I am today down to Elise from Kit and Clowder. I used to look at people and think, why can't I colour like that? And I'd spend hours colouring and I just didn't, I don't know, it just never seemed to look right for me. And it's not that I didn't know my art theory and stuff like that, because actually I did a lot of that at school. I took art at school. But she went into that, and the one thing that stands way above her class is you get a one-on-one feedback if you take the technique classes. So she does do a monthly class which goes over different things, but I would honestly highly recommend, if you can, buying a technique class, because you get to go into a classroom and she offers you feedback on all your work. And it's definitely constructive criticism. She will say if there's things for you to work on, and I honestly improved so much. But she's also just like the loveliest person in the world. She's always doing confidence posts and lots of different things to inspire yourself, you know, comparing your work to your own work, not comparing it to others, and all of this sort of stuff. And it was definitely through doing her classes and sharing on her Facebook group that, you know, I got the confidence to join design teams. And then when I was on the design teams, you know, and you had owners of craft brands loving what you were making, and then my makes were getting shared on TV and stuff like that. And it was still a leap of faith to start producing my own images and things, but I definitely think it was a journey. It was definitely a journey, and Kit and Clowder is a huge part of that journey. And also, what was I going to say? Yeah, massive part of that journey. And yeah, that's what I was going to say. I honestly think of all the money that I have spent on crafting, and I know, I'll admit it, I've spent a fair amount. I hate to think how much my loft is actually worth. But I genuinely feel, out of all the money that I have spent on crafting, that the Kit and Clowder classes has been the best money that I've ever spent. You know, you can buy all these pretty things, you can buy the tools and the inks, and you watch people demonstrate with them and you're like, wow, that's an amazing product. And then they maybe don't feel the same for you, but it's because you need to be sat and taught. You need to learn the fundamentals, you need to learn how to use something, and I think that is where Kit and Clowder really does that, and it really helps you. Now obviously we pulled all the sentiments off there, so live this life. I like that one. Live this life. It's funny, I was speaking to a friend, we were crafting from Australia, and she was like, I just love how, she actually said, you and Dawn, you just stick sentiments everywhere. And we do, but I also do like it to be in threes. So be true, live this life, and then I'm going to have tell your story over this side. And I think that rule of threes with my sentiments works for me. So let's get that on there. Okay, oops. Right, and then I am also going to grab my Arteza pen. So again, the Arteza pens, I did a review on this. I can link to the review in the description box below. I am signed up for the affiliate marketing for Arteza. Because I believe in their product. Everything that I've had from Arteza so far I absolutely love, and they have become my product of choice. So you will quite often see me pulling out this pen. I used to pull out a different pen, but now it's like I'm always wanting these ones because they're just so good. And also the lovely people at Arteza have offered a 10% discount to anybody who uses that particular link and the discount code, which I will mention in the description box below. So lots of goodies and discounts and offers and things to be had. If you want more information on that, as I said, check the description box below. But that is me for today. So there is my page using the lovely Willow. I hope you like her. I hope you've enjoyed crafting along with me today, and if you have enjoyed it here, please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be back again very soon. Okay, take care then, and goodbye.